But yeah. Let me get my... Let me get this to where I need to be. I have such a... I have a real question, man. Like, really. Hmm. Let me do this for save to playlists. I'm going to save it to favorites. Okay. It says I'm live. Man. So yeah, I don't know why people, you know, like a lot of Christians like prosperity preaching, yeah. When prosperity doesn't necessarily mean money. Prosperity can mean, you know, your Christian life, right? You could prosper in that by growing in knowledge. That's prosperity. Now I have this book called The Power of the Tongue. It's by Bill Winston. Actually, the one that says The Power of the Tongue is a Kenneth Copeland one. I have the Bill Winston one. This costs way too much, by the way. Well, I looked it up on Amazon. Like, that's my thing, right? Prosperity, yeah. And if you get money, get blessed with money. Why do a lot of Christians like, money, right? Well, here's the thing. One, you need money. You do. They can go to, Burger King or McDonald's and tell them, hey, you can make blah, blah, blah out of blah, 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 and it'll give you something to eat. No. Like, it's... Why don't a lot of Christians, you know that prosperity is not, monetary, you know? It's not just that. It's in your prayer life, in your Christian life, right? Being prosperous, it says it in the Bible, right? He prospers in all he does. It doesn't necessarily mean, money. It means so much other stuff. What are the chapters in here anyway? How long are they? I know the first chapter is god awfully long. I know that for a fact. That's 12 pages for Jesus Christ. Jesus. These are long chapters. Actually, if I can read the chapters in Rich Dad Poor Dad, I can read those. Now, does it have a picture of Bill Winston? I don't know if I have no idea what Bill Winston looks like. Because I don't watch, Yeah, is this a dude? Yeah, I think. I'm thinking. Faith in Marketplace. Yeah, Bill Winston seems like he is a prosperity preacher. You know, but this I don't see as a money only thing. You can prosper in your prayer life. You know, it says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, right? Meaning, speak life into a situation or speak death into a situation. Like if you, like I've said, if you say, okay, I'm never going to get this promotion, I'm never going to get this raise, blah blah blah, that's speaking death into a situation. Basically, Proverbs 18:21 is what this book is pretty much about. Right? Like, you know, I just want to see. Yeah, he's definitely a prosperity preacher. Well, I kind of have my hair combed. Oh, I'm still wearing this. This is one of my things. Let me see if I can find it. Probably not. Is it? Is it? No. Who is it? Oh God. I have my haircut. Yeah, I can put my hair in a ponytail, and then those thin thing is. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like he is a prosperity preacher because he has a book. It said Faith in Marketplace. So, but yeah, people need to realize, and Christians need to realize that even if it's prosperity of money, you need money in this world because you can't just, you know, even back then they had gold and silver. Even in the Old Testament, they had gold and silver. In livestock to exchange for goods. I remember where in Genesis where it said, I think Abram was rich in livestock, gold and silver. It makes no sense to me. It's like Christians think here's a lot of Christians like, money is root all evil. When the actual full Bible quote is, for the love of money is all evil. It is root all evil, right? Meaning, if you have love in the money, but not into God, like, and when if you're rich and you're a Christian, in the Bible there is guidelines for you. Job, a model rich Christian. I don't know if it was considered a Christian back in. I think. Wait, isn't? Yeah, I think. Let me see. I think. Yeah, Job is an Old Testament. He was an example of him, and Abraham and all that were examples of, early rich Christians, right? Or followers of God back in the day because it wasn't considered called Christianity back then. I don't like only in like near the end of the New Testament is it considered Christianity, like the Greeks or Gentiles, right? So this book you could use, I say, for like, to go, hey, I'm speaking life into my prayer life, my personal life, right? Now, don't now if this doesn't sound like a sermon, my brain is just like, hey, you're speaking on something, make it do a sermon, and I'm like, why? God, my comb is over there, and I don't feel like getting it. But yeah, Why are Christians so afraid of, the word prosperity? I feel, because like, prosperity, no, You know, like prosperity is a demon. When it's not, it's multiple things. You can be prosperous in your Christian life, your prayer life. As I said, I'm not defending the book or Bill Winston. I'm just, preaching on or saying, hey, right? Did you know that you can totally turn your life around by challenging the words you speak? Or change the words you speak? Yeah. I'm getting from this the title in the back of it is speak life into your situation. My kids will prosper, in life when they grow up, right? They'll get great jobs with great money, and yada yada yada. As Christians, we should not be afraid of the word prosperity. It doesn't mean money. No, it means other things. It means like I'm going to get this promotion at work. I'm going to get this raise. I want a $5 raise, and I'm going to get it. You're speaking life in this situation. If you're always like, oh, everything bad happens to me, blah, 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 and it will. Because you're speaking that into your situation, into your life. Okay? Really. Prosperity literally does not mean, like in the Bible, prosperity means so much. It doesn't mean, money at all. So as Christians, by the way, I was actually looking up a review of this, like, prosperity preacher. And they gave it 1 star for what reason? Prosperity preacher now means, money. Like, preaching, y'all can have money, blah, 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 blah. Right? To me, it means, you can be prosperous in your personal life. Like, hey, I'm going to be a successful, mechanic. Right? I'm going to be a successful secretary or what have you. That is what I think, death and life in the power of the tongue, that means. That's what it means. You can go, I'm going to read, the whole Bible within 6 months. You're speaking that into your situation. You're speaking that into your life. If you go, my kids are going to be healthy. My wife is going to, do great as, I don't know, whatever she does in her career, in her life. Her, like, job or career. Right? So that is what you need to learn about prosperity and what it actually is. Peace, y'all. Let's see if YouTube will let me end the stream properly. Probably not.